What? Why are you shaking your head?
You're welcome.
Good evening, folks. However many of them you are out there. Welcome to the Final Points live stream here, or Starting Points, depending on if you're hitting the waiver wire this week. And T-Bro, we did the waiver. Somehow we got 40 minutes out of the waiver wire podcast with Theo that we're going to be discussing tomorrow morning. But there are very much not many good players out there. Some fill-ins, but also some fill-ins from bad teams. Devin, Neal is probably going to be the big name out there.
Yeah.
Not really sure exactly how many people are going to be tuning in for that. But we'll answer questions if people are here on a Monday night before a sneaky game between the Panthers and the 49ers. But I don't think the general public really views the Panthers as a serious team right now. I think they're a well-coached team. I think Bryce Young is playing better football. I think they have some interesting players, especially Tetai Rowe and McMillan and Rico Dowdle. But I'm not really sure if people view this as a terribly intriguing game. Although I have to say, Panthers 49ers somehow in week 12 looks a lot better than it did when the schedule was announced.
Yeah, I can't imagine. They were probably like, well, we're going to have so many good games on Thanksgiving, the Black Friday game. Let's just get something. Let's get a Panthers. They haven't been on a primetime game in forever, but this has ended up being a pretty big showdown for the NFC playoffs. Both the Panthers, if they could do something here, that improves their standing. That NFC South is wide open right now. Baker Mayfield is dealing with a shoulder injury, so they could certainly sneak into that top spot in the NFC South. San Francisco's still fighting for their lives in the NFC playoffs. They got to keep pace in that NFC West. So I think this is going to be a pretty fun game here. I think we could get some points. Certainly hope. But you're right about people not respecting the Panthers. I don't respect them. I laid it with the 49ers. The books, it was 6.5 to open the week, and now it's up to like 7.5. So not a whole lot of respect out there for the Panthers, but they keep finding ways here to steal some games and to stay in the NFC playoff hunt. So hats off to my boy Dave Canales, who famously stole, ever since he stole my spot on that plane down to the Senior Bowl. Good things have happened for him. So good to see for Dave.
Well, actually, what's funny about that is I saw Dan Orlovsky tweeting. I think it was Dan Orlovsky tweeting that the Panthers just nailed their draft class, Tom. So imagine if you did not give up your seat to Dave Canales, that you might have to get like an honorary plaque from Carolina.
I mean, I did get some flight credits from it, so that was nice. I haven't used them yet, but maybe I should get like some playoff tickets or something if they do sneak into the postseason. But
come on down. I'll drive up and meet you.
Let's go tailgate at. I don't even know what their
Bank of America Stadium.
Bank of America. Thank you.
Okay, so they drafted
Stadium.
They drafted Tet. He wasn't there, but Nick Scorton was there.
Yep.
So he was there. Princely Umanlian was. I think he was at the Senior Bowl, and I definitely know, because obviously we focus on skill position players. I definitely know Trevor Etienne was there. Because I talked to Trevor Etienne. So there you go, T, bro. You are the reason that the Panthers have nailed this draft class. So very good. Congratulations to you. And maybe it'll happen again this year. All right. Without further ado, Tom, let's just get to some questions. If there's a lot of people here, then we'll answer them. If not, then we'll answer what's there, and then I'll go watch the chair company with my old lady.
There you go. Yeah, we'll let people get a start to their, they're probably planning.
There he is. There's the picture from us at the Senior Bowl with Jerome here. Remember?
Hey, there we are.
There we are. It's in the stands there in Mobile, Alabama.
Yep.
By the way, a lovely campus for the University of South Alabama. And so Jerome was there. He was telling us there. He's been at the Senior Bowl basically since it started. He was at the Senior Bowl when Bo Jackson was at the Senior Bowl.
Yeah, that's quite a few years. Quite a few good players have come through Mobile. So I hope the Senior Bowl continues to be high quality. I know who was the guy who runs it, and he's coming on our podcast. He's
Jim Nagy.
Jim Nagy. He went to Oklahoma here, but I'm sure it'll be in good hands again. Always a good time. I guess Joe, we might have to start playing in that soon. I don't know if we're planning on going back down there as fantasy points, but
I might have a life event, so I'm just trying to trying to see what's going on there, but yeah, we'll keep an open mind. And look, I know Brett's going to be there, so and Trey, a good friend Trey, who is an absolute star of the Senior Bowl. You want to talk about running up and down the stairs with the footage he was getting?
Great form up and down those steps. He did a great job filming down there too. If you go back and check out those YouTube videos that we shot back there, so that was a good time. Hopefully, we get to do it again.
All right, so let's get to the questions here. We don't have a whole lot of waiver questions, quite honestly. We have a lot of Monday Night Miracles right now. Okay. Josh is up 39 and change, facing CMC and Tet. Is it over for him? Is it curtains for Josh? All right. So here's the deal, Tom. We have Christian McCaffrey projected for 25.5. We have Tet projected for 16. So that's 41.5. Okay. So all right. So what's 2.5 of 39? He said 39 and change. All right. So 2 point. So basically, we have those two guys projected for 2.5 points.
Over what he's got
over what he has. 2.5 is 6.4% of his lead. So I would say it's about a 56-44 for against you, but it is relatively a coin flip. So I would root against the CMC or Tet touchdown.
Yeah, I have a Brian Robinson prop. I do have a Tet prop. I will be rooting for Tet. So maybe we can get a little bit of Brian Robinson in there. Maybe he can steal a goal line carry, maybe score a touchdown instead of Christian McCaffrey. But I still like your chances here. Maybe it will be a lower scoring game. So it's you're behind the 8 ball a little bit, but I think you still have a great chance.
Barbara here has Rico and Tet and needs 30 points to win. Well, we've got Rico projected for 18.2 and Tet projected for 16.0. That adds up to 34.2, Tom. 4.2 out of 30 is 14%. I'm giving you a 64% chance of winning, Barbara.
Okay. I think she's got a good chance here. We just need to get Rico back going again. He's had a couple of rough weeks here in a row, but he's still getting a lot of work in that backfield. Maybe you can get a little bit of passing game work too. It could be trailing in this game, so maybe you can catch a few balls and get a few points in the PPR. But I do like your chances here, Barbara.
All right, Tom. Chargers. This is from Evan Nikolai. Okay. Chargers, Jags, or Houston defense.
All right, I got Houston schedules here.
Houston's a great defense. Yeah.
I'm just starting to get used to the. I'm just starting to break down. Yeah, we've got the Colts. That's not great.
Not a great matchup. The Jags have the Titans, which is a good matchup, and the Jags have been the best defense of this group. But the Chargers get the Raiders, who just gave up 10 sacks.
Yeah. Oh man, Gino's been turning the ball over like crazy at home, but it is in Los Angeles, so maybe it'd be a little bit of a Raiders faction. But
I think it'll be a lot of a Raiders faction, but the Raiders are.
Although, yeah, they might not want to watch that.
Is there any Chip Kelly gets fired bounce here for the Raiders?
Yeah, I guess that would be the one thing I'm concerned with. And Jaguars have been kind of getting it done most weeks here, so Cam Ward has played better in the last 2 games. I'm going to go with my gut here. I'm going to go with the Chargers, Joe.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's been a lot. Like Cam Ward, I think has been a lot better than the numbers. Like I don't think the numbers bear out.
Been bad, like turning the ball over.
No, he hasn't turned. No, he's been taking he takes a lot of sacks, but
you would take a lot of sacks if Jim DK is the only guy that can get open in your offense. So.
Oh my God, yeah, I think he's taken a lot of sacks. He's been sacked at least 3 times in all but 1 game this year. So yeah. I mean, you'll get your sacks, but I think the Jags are the right. Yeah, I think they're the right call. So he'll get sacked. And oh no, you said Chargers was your gut.
I like Chargers a little more.
Yeah, I mean,
it's close. So I do give them a slight edge. It is a home game, and they are that huge favorites. I mean, it's a smaller point spread for the Jags and Titans. So sometimes those bigger spread ones they can get a little more desperate, and you maybe get that big play that what you're looking for. So,
Norm, thoughts on Neal? Is he above Harvey? No way.
No.
Sean Payton's going to do all his bullshit, but the Saints are so bad, man. They're so bad.
I thought it was pretty promising the way Harvey was used. It was a pretty like Tyler Bidet and Jaleel McLaughlin didn't really take a whole ton of work.
Not the goal line carries, but who cares? I mean, no. Harvey's way above Neal.
Yeah, better offense. So yeah, I mean, we like Neal as a pickup for the next couple of weeks, but no, Harvey's could be in that like high end RB2 range, and I think Neal's going to be like a low end RB2. So no, stick with Harvey here.
JG Universe, please help. Just got offered Warren and Olave for Saquon. Oh god,
is this Jalen Warren? I guess
I would presume, yeah.
Man, I can't.
Well, first of all, Kenny Gainwell's playing more now, so like
that's what I'm saying. Like Warren's,
I can't do this. I'd rather lose than to do.
Olave's not going to score a whole lot in that.
I actually think this is a good matchup for Saquon too.
Yeah, I'm going down with the ship at this point with Saquon. Like I don't know.
Made a dumbass decision to best Pickens for Skinny. We would have done the same thing. We had Skinny higher. Look, George Pickens, they put him on the field aside to take advantage of Adoree Jackson, and it worked. Can Tet and Dowdle get me 38? Yes, I'd put it at like, honestly, I'd probably give you like a 40% chance to do this.
Yeah, let's get another big game out of Tet here. This is we see this all the time. These rookie wide receivers late in the year start to build a little bit of momentum, and they've been moving them around a little bit more, getting them into the slot. So, let's have a big game from Ted here tonight. Let's keep it rolling, Bryce Young.
Great job. Thank you very much. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Scrap Iron. My dad used to call me that.
Oh, Scrap Iron.
Yeah, he used to call me that. I'm T Thorn's down 48. He has Purdy, Dowdle, and Tet, and my opponent has Pearsall. Can I get the dub tonight? Yes, but just really hope Pearsall doesn't score, because if Pearsall scores, that negates a big Purdy play. So I would probably put you as a favorite.
Yeah, slight favorite, I think. Yeah,
just hope Pearsall doesn't go nuts.
Yeah, hopefully Pearsall's just doing a little cardio out there, just running around, not doing a whole lot like he did last week. But I do want to see Pearsall start to play. Yeah, get some targets again. That was a pretty brutal showing last week. But I do like your chances here, Taylor.
All right, rank these: CD, Rice, Adams, Waddle, and a PPR. Am I right that Waddle doesn't make top of the lineup? I mean, I don't know if this is for this week because I haven't looked at the matchups for this week yet. Yeah, but I would say, I think Adams is my one right now with these. CD Pickens is out playing CD. Rice is running so cold with touchdowns.
Yeah, he's getting a lot of looks though. I think I put Rice one, gets that Cowboy
Adams 2,
and that
CD
Cowboys.
3.
Yeah, and then Waddle 4. Who's Waddle?
I haven't even. Yeah. Is this? I don't know if this is rest of season, but
I think guess this is it's make the top of the lineup. So I'm guessing this is for this week. But
because we're not going to have the Thursday show obviously this week. Yeah. JP from the 5-1 rooting for anyone but Kittle, up by 14.8. We have him projected.
Probably 14.8
for 14.2.
Oh,
so that's like basically we're giving you like a 54% chance here. Yeah. So like it's a coin flip. If he scores a touchdown, you're dead. But like that's it.
I am a little worried. I think Carolina's a little thin at linebacker tonight. So yeah, they have Rosewoom and Trevin Wallace out. Yeah, Kittle's getting going here a little bit, but it's going to be close. Hopefully, it goes to Jawan Jennings here based on some of these questions. We got Pearsall, people rooting against Pearsall, people rooting against Kittle.
Okay.
Oh, a super
Devin,
chat.
Thank you for the super chat. Full PPR: Gadsden, Jawan, Loveland, and Waller rest of season. He has Gadsden and Jawan. By the way, Loveland is starting to come on here pretty good.
I know they're still Komet though. It's still like
they're still
still rotating them.
I actually still think it's Gadsden because I know we talked about Waller on the pod with Theo. Yeah, I still think it is Gadsden and Johnson.
Yeah, I think I'd have Waller third.
Yeah,
and then Loveland. I am optimistic about Waller, but yeah, he obviously has some built-in injury concerns the next couple of weeks, and we still don't know if he's going to be back this week. So So he's got to drop one of Monangai, Tootin, Gainwell to add Burrow.
I'd probably drop Tootin. I mean, the other two guys are literally usable right now.
Yeah, Monangai jumped over Swift a little bit. I don't know if that's going to be sticky, but
Gainwell looks better than Warren, and I don't think Warren looks bad.
No. I think Warren looks good in the running game, but he has no passing game work. It's all Gainwell right now.
But I mean, and if I have to answer Burrow or Purdy, it's Purdy. I mean, I need to see Burrow before.
Purdy for sure rest of the season. But yeah, if you need Burrow, if you want to add him this week, go for it.
Should I drive Mechie over Dortch, Lockett, Hodgins, and AD Mitchell?
Yeah.
I still feel I don't know. I still feel like I like AD the most.
Yeah, he definitely he's tempting. He definitely has the highest ceiling out of these guys. I know he has a rock bottom.
What do you need? Do you need somebody who you can start every week?
That's the
Mechie
question.
is probably the starter. But if I want one of these guys who's like, he might actually be a wide receiver too, which is not going to happen, but he might be. It's Mitchell to me.
Yeah, that's a good call. It's all kind of roster dependent.
I mean, this is probably like a wide receiver 5 on your bench. I'd rather.
Mechie's he's just gonna be like a safe play. Like Mitchell has, if you want to stash him and you're hoping like, oh shit, like he has a good game or two and you feel like you can put him into the lineup. Yeah, then
he said it's a rest of season stash. That's AD.
Okay, then go Mitchell.
Norm, Spears or Neal rest of season? I think that's Neal.
Neal. Yeah, go Neal. Should be it's a sprained MCL. I mean, maybe
Kamara might be done.
Exactly. They might shut him down for the rest of the season. Even if they don't, maybe we could get 2 to 4 games here with Neal. Spears still needs something to happen to Pollard for him to really feel good about putting him into a lineup. So definitely Neal.
Should I drop right? No. No. And I'm going to tell you why.
The only way you do this is if you're putting Neal right into your starting lineup immediately.
Yeah, Robinson. This is a bad football team, right? Like, and even then, Brian Robinson's been getting touchdowns. Like, I mean, no, I do not want to do this unless you're right, though, Tom. Like, unless you need a starter. But even then, I'm like, what's Devin Neal going to do for me? Like,
he's going to get you 12 to 15 points. Yeah.
Do we think Trey Benson will have a ramp up here? Oh, yes, he will. Absolutely.
I know. Benson's been a nightmare here.
They're absolutely going to work in a rotation here. Like, so no, I don't feel good about him right now.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be probably like, I mean, you might be able to play him this week, but you're not going to get that, potential bell cow stuff. Like he's going to be probably a low end running back option here for the next week or two until he is ramped up. But maybe, he's worth picking up. We're heading into week 13. We're still, a lot of legs a week or two away from fantasy playoffs. He could be fully ramped up by like week 15 or so.
Yeah. Are we confident starting Bucky? No. Might you have it?
Am I going to?
Maybe
yes.
Not. Yeah. I'm not confident, but I'm probably going to start him. Yeah. Unless I think in most cases, if you have Bucky, you're playing him this week. But it could be. I mean, we could see the rest of the way too that Sean Tucker is going to get like 8 carries a game, 10 carries a game, and maybe they try to preserve Bucky a little bit. So yeah, you drafted him in the second round, and you're hoping for this huge workload, and maybe it's not going to be quite what we were thinking at the beginning of the season. Lowe's manager. Down 14 and my opponent has the San Fran kicker while I have Kittle and Dowdle. Odds, I think really good. We have both of these guys eliminating this lead in and of themselves. So you would basically need, let's say, Dowdle to outscore a kicker. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I think you can.
I don't know your kicker scoring, though.
Yeah, I don't either. Just hope for San Francisco touchdowns, though, preferably to George Kittle here tonight.
LFG boys. LFG Phil.
Yeah, let's go, Phil.
Yeah, Phil. Holy crap. All right. Let's see here. What do we have next? Should I keep Tootin on my bench or grab Neal or Stevenson off waivers?
This is one I would grab Neal.
Yeah,
but it kind of goes back to we're at this time of year where if Neal is going into your starting lineup immediately, you make the switch. If you're kind of set at running back and you have like 3 or 4 guys you're really confident in, and you're never going to play Neal, then you might want to keep Tootin.
All right, let's go to any trade value for BTJ. I just can't drop him, or can I? He has no trade value. You also can't drop him. You're stuck with him. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, this is yeah, and you're not going to feel great putting him into a starting lineup at any point. He's one of those just roster killers right now at this point. But as soon as you drop him, you know what's going to happen. He's going to go off on Sunday against the Tennessee Titans, and you'll be so pissed that you dropped him. So, yeah, no trade value, and just don't. You can't drop him either, though.
Yeah. All right, pick 2: Jennings, Kittle, and Tet.
All right, we got an actual question here.
This might be our first Monday night start sit question all year.
I'm thinking. I mean, I'm thinking Tet and Kittle here, though, Joe.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Sit Jennings.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you, Jose.
Thank you, Jose. Which defenses have the best schedule for the playoffs? I haven't dug deep yet. Brian Drake is going to do that for our start sit.
Oh yeah.
Our streaming defenses. But one that definitely stands out to me here, Tom, is Houston. They play Kansas City in week 14, but then they get Arizona, the Raiders, and the Chargers.
I like that. Sounds pretty good.
So Houston's a really good one. Now, unfortunately, Houston might be a defense that's actually already rostered because on account of Houston has a really good defense. So let me see. Who else do we have here? Let me try to find one more for you.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
The Jets have Jacksonville and New Orleans in weeks 15 and 16. That's not bad. Philadelphia has Vegas and Washington in weeks 15 and 16, but Buffalo in week 17. So that's not the best, but let's see here.
Tampa Bay's got a good one. If they
Atlanta, Carolina, and Miami, that is pretty good.
Yeah, that might be pretty good. They may have been dropped too because they were playing against the Rams this past week. So, that looks pretty good. I'm trying to see who else. That Tampa one might be the one to go. Like if they're out there on your waiver wire.
Who do the Rams play, by the way? Detroit, Seattle, and Atlanta. They have Atlanta in week 17, but Detroit and Seattle is not great.
Nah,
right there. Although they did pick off Darnold 5 times.
Yeah,
4 times.
They're just a good defense. So, but I can't imagine they're out there in too many leagues right now.
Thank Jose. Eddie K, BTJ, and Damian Pierce. Damian Pierce is in your line. I don't know if I'm doubting you're going to.
Wait, what? Damian Pierce.
Well, the Chiefs just added him to their practice squad.
Yeah, I know, but let's not get. I think this is sarcasm, so I should. I should realize that by now. I'm like Damian Pierce. What? I mean, I put him on the waiver wire, but I'm like, just doing this just in case he does something.
Yeah, I mean, like apparently there was a lot of interest in Damian Pierce.
There should be. I mean,
he's been a pretty good player. He's a certain kind of player, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a Cosellism. He's a good player, but he's a certain kind of player. That's a great Cosell.
He would have been great like Arizona the last couple of weeks. We're dealing with that goddamn situation down in Arizona. I'm trying to think who else did. I mean,
good French Raid has had enough of Kareem Hunt.
That's right. 30 carries yesterday. Oh my God.
Man, my ribs are killing me.
Oh,
I think I hurt. Well, I hurt them. I think sleeping because I sleep on my side. Yeah. So like I think I had and then I had a golf lesson and my swing speed is ridiculous right now. Like
maybe you need to build up your rib strength to swing the club that hard.
I mean, my swing speed is ridiculous. I don't know where the ball's going, but like I have really added some torque to my swing and my guy Derek.
Now your obliques are paying for it.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm 39 years old and now I'm swinging a golf club harder than I ever have in my life. So I wonder if that's
you doing that speed training that's all the rage.
I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just like I'm trying to keep my arms straight and I'm trying to go in to out and do all that. Let's see here. Cap Life, I'm going to say absolutely not. I haven't even seen the comment yet because
no God.
You're trading JSN. No. No.
Tell that person to buzz off. You locked out. You besides him and Jonathan Taylor, right there, head to head for most valuable fantasy player right now.
And
not
Jahmyr Gibbs. And I'm like in this year where so many guys have gotten hurt or disappointed, why would you do this? Dude, you have the nuts player, JSN. JSN had a huge game when Sam Darnold shit his pants right there on national television.
Yeah, dude. Oh, we got one more here from Taylor.
Yeah, all right. Can we hope James gets a TV deal when he retires? Guys, comical with every week he starts. Love watching him play. How can you not root for him? He has some unsavory elements of his past.
Yes, but he's been entertaining here recently. Though.
Yeah, you can cover up with a little smile,
bit.
I guess.
Yeah. But that was a lot of fun yesterday with that touchdown.
Yeah. JP, if I lose tonight, I will have wasted Gibbs.
No.
Oh my God. J-Mo, you know what? J-Mo, I'm sick of this guy because you have to play him.
Oh, yeah, because he can go off
it on the morning show today. It's like of his last 7 games, he has 2 goose eggs and 5 games with a touchdown. So what are you supposed to do? Come on. All right, this will be it from Cap Life, and then I'm gonna go watch The Chair Company. See if Mike and The Chair Company is listening to pornos again this week.
I'm sure they will be.
Would you do my Hall and Jennings for Flowers and K9? I don't think I would.
Oh, Flowers doesn't score touchdowns. Hall, I kind of like the rest of the way. Tyrod's going to throw him the ball.
Tyrod's throwing him the ball.
Jets
beat writers were actively celebrating on my timeline that they threw Breece Hall the football.
Yeah, that was like the easiest prop of the weekend for me. I'm like, I think Breece is going to be involved as a receiver with Tyrod. So, I stick with Hall and Jennings, man.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for Monday Night Football. I hope everybody has a wonderful and happy Thanksgiving. If you're not a Fantasy Point subscriber, pay attention on Black Friday to Fantasy Point socials. You will be glad you did a major discount.
Yeah.
For Tom Brawley,
don't show up here Thursday at 7:00. We're gonna be eating turkey and drinking booze and doing what else. So if you show up here at 7:00 on Thursday, you'll be very disappointed.
Yeah, I know you might want to get away from the in-laws, but we won't be here for you.
Yeah.
Maybe you could get drunk enough and just act like this show is for Thursday anyway. Yeah. See you, everybody. Have a great one. Happy Thanksgiving.
What?
Why are you shaking your head?
You're welcome.